Hello, welcome back, and Happy New Year to you all. Now you've probably seen from photos and posts that I've made that I've had a little bit of a catastrophe in the old workshop, but these things come along and it encourages us to make changes and do things that we wanted to do, but well, it would have upset things too much to do them. Now I've got that opportunity to do it. What I've had to do so far, I'll just give you a quick run round and have a look, and you'll see where we're up to, what I've had to do, and then go on to what I intend to do from this and what developments, improvements and changes I want to make from there. And here upstairs in my nice little secluded hideaway, you'll see we're in a bit of a bomb site. I've had to move everything into the dormer, for that's the only part of the roof that was safe. But you'll see here all nice new roofing sheets, and peering through it, instead of that horrible black pipe I used to have, there's a nice chrome vent pipe for the new fire. Main thing in the workshop is the new floor. Prior to this I had a concrete floor, very uneven and very cold, but with everything on top of it, and especially the centre island, the thought of doing anything to the floor was, well, a nightmare to say the least. Now, because of the damage, I had to move everything like the centre island and all the bits around the edges, apart from this main run work area. Everything else had to be moved. So I seized this opportunity to put down the floor. All it is really is a waterproof membrane. There's a visqueen sheet covering over the entire floor area, followed by a 25mm Ryrock floor. Glued together, sealed up, and basically it's just floating there. Doesn't need to be fastened down, it's big enough and heavy enough to do the job. Over by the door area here we had severe sloping because it was a garage and designed to drain. Not good for a workshop. So in that same process I levelled everything, which meant the sink unit had to come out, so that I could fit everything underneath. Also the toilet unit had to come out, but everything is done now and it's looking good. And as you can see, a lovely roaring fire with the kettle on there ready for me to do some cleaning, not for tea making. Now the main point that's going to come on the development side is this centre island. Unfortunately their table is going. It's gone. It's going to go. And it's been replaced. Now many people have asked me in the past about this centre island, the layout of the workshop generally, but the centre island because how it's compact, and as I've always said, it's one of them things that evolved from the saw table. This saw table and the predecessor, the DeWalt one I had before that, both same size and shape and characteristics. I had the sliding cast iron table, and thus everything evolved from that. The next one, however, very different. Layout is totally different. The way it works, the way I'll work it, the way I'll use it, the shape of it, and definitely the size of it, very different. So this is going to have to be rethought out completely. The other aspect to the new saw table is its footprint. It's virtually 3 meters. Now from that unit there to this unit here, I only have 3.4 meters, which is not enough. Admittedly, the saw table doesn't have to be that size on a permanent basis, only when you're ripping up big timber. But I want to be able to use it to its maximum when I want, and fold it down when I don't want. So my first concern is the width of this space. Now this area, very deep, and the whole purpose, the whole reason this evolved the way it did is because I once had, as you've probably seen from earlier videos, a big radial arm saw sitting here, and that was very deep, and that determined the size of all of this. Now the actual units and such go back to here, that's all. They're just a standard 600 deep, didn't need them any deeper than that, and drawing out and such would be silly to have had them the full depth. Which is, I think, some 1400, let me just quickly check that from memory. about 15 years now, people. 1340. 13, that's some depth worked up. And all of that back there is not needed. This area I like. I like the layout of it. It needs to be that size. I could probably get 10 centimetres, 100 mil at the back there, but nothing else. And I don't want to be doing all that just to give myself 10 centimetres. Here, all that could go, keeping in mind with this, all this could go, giving me 30 centimetres, 300 mil extra. Now I had 400, that gives me 700, that's a walking space when it's fully open. That would make the difference between this saw table never being able to be left open, and sometimes I can leave it open and still walk around, which is what I want. So this front can come up. Now this top got destroyed anyway and needs to go because it's all rotted, swollen and damaged. So a good opportunity to work on this. On this side, because the new saw table has a mega sliding system here, this unit probably won't be able to exist. I don't know for sure yet until it gets here what I might be able to build. But in anticipation, many of these are not really used. They're definitely needed and used a lot. So I think transferring them to here would be a good idea, clearing that space ready, and if I can, I will build something else later there. But I've got everything still accessible while I'm working on this and evolving things. So moving that to here, reducing everything back, that's the first set. That's, I think, the biggest job we need to do first, and then I can finish the flooring around here. That side, again, we're going to be doing more to it, but I don't know exactly what yet. What I want to do is just get that side of it done, and then get the saw table in, which will be here within a couple of weeks. I need to be ready for that. Get it in, get it set up, see how I'm going to use it the most, so I'll know how it wants to be positioned. And then I can evolve the space around it. So, thanks for watching me today, thanks for joining me again, and if you keep watching, I'll keep shoving posts on, showing you how I'm progressing on this. But I think the next major one that you should be looking forward to, I know I am, is when this saw table comes. I'm definitely going to do a video on the setting up of that, definitely the unboxing of it. It's a once in a lifetime event, I think. So, might as well do it. Right, thanks a lot, see you again later. Bye for now.